Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. I'm really excited to be bringing you my May update for my anything but makeup project. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe. But to let you know what this project is all about, basically it's just a way for me to use products that I own that aren't makeup, and the goal is to finish them up, but I do set monthly goals, and some of these are to use up the product. Sometimes it's to develop a habit, but overall it's just these are things I want to use or develop habits around. Once I get started, you'll get a better idea of what this project is all about. So I finished up 3 products this month, which I'm so excited to tell you about, and I met my goal on 2 more. So let's start with what I finished up. First thing I finished was the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment. This is a salicylic treatment. I like to use this when my pimples have kind of like broke through the surface. I really like having some sort of salicylic acid treatment in my collection, but this one is very close to the expiration date, so I really wanted to finish it up. As of now, I don't have anything like a spot treatment per se, but I do have other treatments that do have salicylic in them, so I'm not looking to repurchase a salicylic acid treatment at the moment. In the past, I have really liked the Clean and Clear Advantage. This is like the 3rd one I think I've used, but I think my skin is starting to get a bit familiar with salicylic acid, so I'm going to try to stay away from it a little bit. Next product I finished off was my Listerine Total Care Zero Alcohol, and this is just a little mini mouthwash that I got from my dentist, and this was originally a purple fluid, and I had originally tried the other Listerine, which is also the purple but with alcohol, and I had found that one very drying to the mouth, so I thought the non-alcohol one would be better. I don't know how, but this one was even worse and more drying. I just really do not like the way it leaves my mouth feeling afterwards, and I would never repurchase any of the purple Listerines. Alcohol, no alcohol, I dislike both of them. I do not recommend them. They're just not great. I don't feel like my mouth is super fresh afterwards either. It's just like, if I'm going to do a mouthwash, I want to do a mouthwash right, and this just does not do mouthwash right. Next product, I'm so happy about this one. This is the Revlon Double Twist Fast Drying Base and Top Coat. I'm completely done. So when I first put this in the project, I'm not sure if you can even see the lines, it was up here. And then I was here last month, and then I completely finished it. This was so old in my collection. Originally I had just used it as a top coat, but I was really trying to work through it, so I was using it as a base coat and a top coat, but it was just like so thick and gloppy, and when I painted over it, like honestly my nails just looked horrendous. It was sticky. It was just like a hot mess. So I'm really happy that I used up all I could. This product is done out of my collection. Now for what I've met my goal on. This product has been in this project since it started, which was the beginning of the year, and it is still going strong, and that is the e.l.f. Eye Refresh. I do not understand. So if you're not familiar with this product, it's a rolly ball, and I just roll it under my eyes, over my eyelids as well, just to kind of like depuff them after I wake up in the morning. I keep it in the fridge, so it's very cooling and it really wakes you up in the morning, and I love it. But I have used this since it's been in my project 72 times, and I was using this before it was in this project, so I just like do not understand how much is in here. Well, I mean, it says 11.2 milliliters, but like, dang, this lasts a long time. So I'm upping the goal to 25 uses for this next month. I appreciate how long it lasts, but like I really just want to finish it. Sorry if somehow like the focus / positioning of the camera has changed. My battery died, so I had to charge it for a few hours before I could get back to filming, so if there's a little bit of a difference, sorry about that. Back to what I was talking about, the last product I met my goal on was the Willow and Bloom Vanilla Shower Gel. My goal was to use up half, and I used up about 2/3 to maybe 3/4 of it, so that's pretty exciting. I have used one of these before. I used the scent Cherry Blossom. I had a like gift set of them that I had received. The Cherry Blossom one I used about like 2 times faster than I would a normal shower gel. These like really are not the best of shower gels. They don't really suds up, and I feel like I have to use a lot more product than I normally would. Usually like I use like Dove or Ivory or even like the Body Shop. I feel like everything else is comparable. These, like for the Cherry Blossom one, I had to use like twice the amount of product to get my body clean. With this one, I have to use like 3 times the amount. But the smell is like absolutely amazing, but not the best. And considering I don't have very much left, my goal for this month is going to be finish this, and then I'm going to move on to this one. And I don't know how this one is going to compare. This one is in the shade Orchid, scent Orchid, and I don't know if this is going to be more like cherry blossom, more like vanilla, how fast moving it's going to be. So I'm going to say my goal is going to be like about a third. I don't know, maybe like about here, but we'll see how far I get in it. But I just kind of want to keep moving on these. After this one, there's still one more left. I just really want to finish up that whole set. Would be amazing. Another thing in my shower that I got very little use out of was actually the Kamins Chemist Bio Maple Sugar Body Scrub. So this is where I was, and my goal was to use up half of what I had remaining. And I maybe used this exfoliator like a handful of times. Like I just really did not have the time this month to exfoliate. I don't know why it was like such an extra thing for me, but it was. So I'm going to try to set a more realistic goal of just getting right above where it says Maple Sugar Body Scrub. I want to try to use to here. That seems like a more achievable goal, and I feel like if I have more achievable goals, I'm going to work at it like halfway through the month. I'm like, there's no way I can do it. I'm not going to use it for the sake of using it, and then I just like did not use it at all. So I feel like if it's a more realistic goal, maybe it's going to take me longer to finish the product overall, but it's still going to get me to reach for the product, which is what I think this project is all about, getting me to reach for products I don't tend to reach for. Something I don't really have to show you is Floss Wands. I really wanted to get into the habit of flossing my teeth every night, and this month wasn't perfect. I missed flossing 3 times, but considering like the month before I probably flossed a total of 3 times, I would say that's a great improvement. But that habit isn't quite there yet, so I want to keep flossing in this project until I go a whole update without missing a single time flossing. I feel like I'm almost there. Probably, I'm hoping this month is going to be the month where I floss every single night, and then I'll have developed that habit, because they say it takes about 30 days to develop a habit. I feel like I'm close, not quite there, so I'm hoping these next 30 days I'm going to develop that habit, and then maybe we can put something a bit more interesting in this project. But this is a habit that I definitely think is important. I mean, oral hygiene is definitely important, and I really want to focus on this. I feel like whenever anyone goes to the dentist, their one remark is, you don't floss enough. So I really want to like up my flossing game, because like life goal, go to the dentist and for them to be like, oh, I see you've been flossing. That would just be like dream come true. Next, I have my Quo nail polish remover, and I try to use this 8 times, but I still do mark the progress. Unfortunately, I only got to use it 6 times, but oh, I totally did not mark where it was. One moment. Even though this is a product where I like to keep track of the number of uses, I still find it encouraging to mark my progress. So I wanted to use it 8 times, but I only used it 6, but you will see my progress this month is quite substantial, and that is because this bottle got knocked over twice. Once by me, once by my boyfriend, but it didn't spill that much. There was one nail polish I used, I had to like honestly use so much of this to get it off. It was like terrible. But there is so little left. I'm going to say I think it's time we finish this, and my goal is going to be to finish this by the next update. Hairspray. Oh, I'm so bad with the hairspray. The goal is to use it 5 times. I used it 3, and I think that's because I'm not working anymore. When I was working and I had second day hair and I didn't know what to do with it, I would slick it back in a high ponytail and then use this to like spray down every flyaway so it looked very sleek. But now that I'm back in school and messy buns are totally appropriate, that has been my go-to hair look. Second day hair, first day hair, doesn't matter. I'm just a messy bun all the time. So definitely have not been styling my hair, but I really like putting my hair in a braid and then spraying it with hairspray to kind of give it that hold, so when you take it out, the waves stay in a lot longer. Because for me, like whenever I try to do waves or curls with my hair, they just like are gone so soon after I try to style it. And I find that doing the braid and spraying with hairspray really gives me waves that last all day, and I think that's such a beautiful look for the summer. So I kind of just have to remind myself of that style and to do it, and I think I'll definitely be able to use hairspray 5 times this month by doing that. This next one is an embarrassment. Game of Thrones. This is the second book, A Clash of Kings. My goal was to read a third of it. I've not opened it. I've read nothing. And I think it's because I was trying to be like, oh, when I have the time, I'm going to read. But instead, I need to make the time to read, because the time isn't just going to magically appear. I need to make it a priority if I want it to happen. So I'm going to try to maybe 15 minutes before I go to bed, try to get 15 minutes of reading in. I need to find somewhere to fit it into my day if I want it to happen, because just waiting for time, a block of time to magically appear to read, does not exist. So if I love reading, and if I want to get it done, I have to make the time for it. So this month I'm really going to put forth the effort to make the time for it, and my goal is still going to be to get through a third of this book by the next update. Because I finished up 3 products, I am bringing 3 into it. So these are the 3 products that are joining the Anything But Makeup project. First, we have this this is a hand cream. This is an Orchid and Vine Black Currant and Vanilla hand lotion. It came in a set from Dollarama. It was the hand lotion and the hand soap. So I keep this in my bathroom. My boyfriend hates hand lotion, so it's just been me working on this. The hand soap is long gone, years ago, and I am working my way through this hand lotion. I have gotten all the way down here. So I'm really going to put forth the effort to just finish it up, because I do use a lot of hand lotion, but I only really reach for this one when I'm in the bathroom. I don't go out of my way to go use it. I'll use something else. I have a million hand lotions floating around for some reason, but I'm always going through them. I have really dry hands. Anyways, going to make the effort to finish this. I'm not sure if you can see the line. It's right here. So there's about this much left. Honestly, I would say from here to here has taken me well over a year. I really do not use this product consistently, but I really want to put the effort to just finish it up and get it out of the bathroom, because no one besides me uses it. It just takes up clutter on the counter. I probably will not replace it with another hand lotion, but I like it in there for now. I want to use it up and then be done with it. Next, I have a bunch of face masks. I have individually wrapped ones from the drugstore. I have masks that are in bottles and jars and everything, and I didn't want to put forth a specific mask to finish, because I did that earlier this year, and well, I'm really happy that I completed a whole mask and got that container out of my collection. I didn't have time to use any of my other masks, and I have all these masks and I don't want to focus on just one particular one and then the other ones don't get used. So this month I'm going to try to use 4 masks. So I've pre-picked them. I guess if I end up using 4 different masks, I'm not going to be mad at myself, but the goal is to mask 4 times, and what I'm planning on doing is using this Tea Tree Witch Hazel with Active Charcoal from Boots twice, and then Life Brand ones, which is from Shoppers, it's just a drugstore in Canada. I have 2 sheet masks. One is the Pore Cleansing Facial Sheet Mask with white tea and Canadian willow herb. And the other is a deep cleansing facial mask with rose oil and cherry blossom. So those 2 sheet masks and a charcoal mask. I feel like this gives me a good variety of things to work with. For the holidays, I got this huge bubble bath set meant for kids. Don't know why this was given to me. Anyways, 2 are missing, but there's 7, 1 for each day of the week. So I've tried using this one, which was Friday. This was apple. And I put half the bottle in, and it was not enough bubbles. To get a full bath, I think you need to use a full one of these. So now I know that. So I'm probably not going to mix layers, but my goal is going to be just to finish up this apple one, because I don't need the little half thing floating around. And I mean, the other one that's out of the container is Saturday Blueberry, but I'm not specifically going to use this one. I just know that I want to finish up apple and use another one of these. And being the loser I am, I really want to use them on the appropriate weekday. So depending what day I find time to have a bath, I will be using one of these, and I will let you know in the next update. So there you have it. That is how my Anything But Makeup project is going. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.